3 out of 4 students in America are not proficient in writing. We have high expectations for writing, but we don't do enough to teach writing. We see this even in high-quality curricula. Expectations for writing are there, but not the scaffold students need to meet those expectations. And so often, writing is deprioritized and inconsistent across classrooms. Teaching writing is hard. But what if it didn't have to be? What if we could leverage it for the key to deeper learning and thinking in every subject that we know it to be? That's why we created the Writing Pathway, a free, open-source scope and sequence for teaching writing in any content area, grades 3 through 12, developed with research at its core. From the beginning, we've been dedicated to working with teachers to design the pathway and to testing it. The result? Students using the Writing Pathway made 3 times the growth in the first year and 9 times the growth in the second year of our study, compared to their peers. The pathway is organized into 5 categories, 2 for grammar and sentence writing. The other 3 categories are dedicated to informational, persuasive, argumentative, and narrative writing, and each begins with a paragraph and then moves to multiple paragraph writing, breaking the process down step by step, skill by skill. The pathway isn't just comprehensive, it's also easy to use. With our AI-powered tools, you can generate writing practice in seconds, tailored to the content you're teaching. Whether you teach ELA or social studies or science, whatever your subject, you can use the pathway to embed strong writing instruction in your content. You can try our materials generator right here on the homepage with some of our most popular skills, like writing a summary sentence or expanding with conjunctions. But these are just a handful of the 100+ skills on the Writing Pathway. Go to our skills library to check them all out. For example, in the complex sentences category, we have a module on joining words. Skill number 8 has students writing with subordinating conjunctions of time. Let's see how it works. Let's say I teach 6th grade ELA, and we've just read Chapter 4 of The Giver. I click Generate Materials, and within seconds, I'll have practice for my students with subordinating conjunctions and in the content that we're learning. Importantly, I also have the ability to edit this and I get an answer key to help me assess my student. The Writing Pathway is an entirely teacher-facing tool. Students don't have to log in, and you're the final decider of what goes in front of them. But the pathway doesn't just help you teach sentence-level writing skills. Let's go back to the skills library. In the Writing to Persuade or Argue category, we have a module on paragraphs with paraphrasing, starting with having students study a mentor argumentative paragraph to identify the function of each sentence and really understand the structure of a strong paragraph. Let's say I've been teaching social studies, we're teaching voting rights, and we've just read an article from iCivics about incumbents. I can upload that article, choose my grade level, and have the pathway generate some practice for my students where they can analyze a mentor argumentative paragraph about incumbents. The Writing Pathway isn't just another EdTech tool. It's a pathway to better writing, deeper learning, and more empowered students. And its EdTech is in service of that mission. If you've ever read a student's writing and lamented that their words on the page don't reflect the brilliance you see in them, you know this work is critical. Create a free account on the Writing Pathway today and join us in empowering students to think deeply, learn more, and communicate powerfully.